Man have his own wife and every woman have her own husband. I thank the Lord the time that I lived in. Some people wish and they wish upon the Son. They say, I wish I was 20 years younger. I don't want to be 20 years younger. Because if I'm 20, 30 years younger, I have to live in this mess that we have today. They got more single people in this world than they ever been since the mankind. I have bad days, good days in between days, but I thank the Lord Jesus. The flesh tried to lie on me when I was 20. It tried to lie on me, tried to take my life. And that flesh took my life. You don't hear me. I wouldn't have had my children, my 3 children. You don't hear me. And I thank the Lord that I have my 3 children, all of them. But the flesh lied. The flesh lied. God said, I don't care what that flesh said. I said, you're going to live and you're not going to die. If the flesh had his way, I wouldn't even be standing here today. But the flesh lied. But the Spirit intertwines and intervenes on all what God has for you. What God has for you, it is for you. Anything the devil say, anything the devil do, don't let him do on you. For the Bible says, thou shalt not kill. The Bible says, thou shalt not commit adultery. You don't hear me? The Bible says, thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. You don't hear me? The Bible said, thou shalt not steal. So when we do these things, and when these people were guilty of these things that they let the flesh cry out, and I don't even know why they let the flesh cry out. All they had to do is live their life, but living their life wasn't good enough. They wanted to destroy somebody else's life. And we have people today that's doing that every day. They don't want to see you make it. It is said that misery loves company. And the reason why they dislike you, the reason why they want you down, because they down and they can't find their way. I don't know what it is about this thing, about flesh, that's separating you from doing right. This thing about flesh that's telling you that you need to be the head of the house and not your husband. This thing that's separating you from man and God and telling you as a woman, you don't have to be submissive. You need him to be submissive. God never meant. The devil is a lie. The flesh lied. I'm telling you, the flesh lied this morning, today. You could have salvation today if you just let go and let God. Don't let that flesh lie on you and think it's okay for you to still have a side chick. Don't let that flesh lie on you. Because when you come before a just God, you got to make sure everything is in order. You can't wait till the last minute. You may not have a last minute. That young lady, she didn't even have time to say, Lord, forgive me of my sins. Lord, forgive me because I've done a bad thing. I covered my neighbor's husband. She didn't have a chance to say that. She committed adultery because the man was married. She even said in her declaration of her death. Y'all ever heard of declaration of death? That means a confession that you make before you die. A confession. People, when they died, and they had people do it, the man knew he was dying and he was telling his partner to get his ring. So he got his ring and he put his ring on his finger. He was praying and telling Lord to forgive him of this and forgive him of that. He didn't know whether he was going to heaven or hell, but all he knew that he was married and he had to represent as he married and he had to wear that ring. He did everything he can to tell the truth. And they had people on their deathbed begin to tell the doctor everything they did. And told the doctor to tell their wife. They wanted their wife to know because they wanted to get all that stuff off their chest before they meet their maker. I've done good things and I've done bad things. But I'm telling you up here, I'm going to do good things every day and so long as I live. You don't hear me? I'm going to live for God and not the devil. I'm not going to listen to the flesh on every hand, tooth and nail. I'm going to listen to what thus said the Lord. I'm going to believe in Him, trusting His word. If you have not given your life to the Lord, now is a good time to give your life to the Lord. Because I'm letting you know the flesh lies, but the Bible and God, He never lies. Come to Jesus. Come to Jesus. Come to Jesus right now while you still have a chance. Come to Jesus. Come to Jesus. Come to Jesus. Come to Jesus right now. Lord, right now. He will save you. He will save you. He will save you right now. Lord, right now. Come to Jesus. Come to Jesus. Come to Jesus right now. Lord, right now.